Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a video on the best graphics settings of 2018, because 2018 is nearly over and 2019 is just around the corner. Exactly 24 hours away, I think, from now, or a couple of hours from now. I think it's about 12 from now. But we are on Fallout 76 today. As you can already tell, this game runs absolutely awful. If you look in the top left hand corner of the screen, we're running at 31 frames. Okay, now my computer is pretty decent, and I was playing this game yesterday, and it suddenly popped in. I mean, I've been doing a lot of best graphics settings videos, and it suddenly popped into my mind to do a graphics settings video on this, just so we can get to 30 frames. But it will play better in full screen mode, just to let you know, guys. I get to about 50 in full screen mode. So let's go. Oh, there's an event going on here. Let's tune into radio. So if we go down here to settings, display, this, we're not in full screen, just to let you know. We're actually in borderless windowed, because I need to record, because it doesn't record in thingy. But as you can tell, my settings are right in front of you right now. If you want to copy them right now before I carry on with the video, then feel free. I just thought, I'm standing in the middle of a field here. This is great. I need to go and, like, let's just crouch in this bush. Right, so let's get started. So first of all, we have texture quality. Right now, if you've got a lower PC, this is for medium and high range PCs, guys. So if you're coming here with quite a low spec PC, then I will make a video in 2019 of that. I've been covering all the high spec videos so far. I've got to get my laptop out and that to record the low spec, as my laptop's got a 970. So if you've guys got like a 970 or a 1050 Ti, then I'll obviously cover that for you. But if you've got a 1060 Ti or above, these are the settings for you. And if you've got either an i5 or an i7, at least overclocked, or even not overclocked, you know, it depends on how your computer runs, what RAM, etc. Then these settings will be for you. But let's just get straight into the video. So texture quality, now this I've got high because I can run it in high. I tried an ultra, I think it goes up to ultra, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, I tried an ultra, but it doesn't really sharpen the terrain that well, and it does look nice, but for the frame drop of 20 frames per second on just texture quality, now you're talking, I'm working at 34 frames per second margin, dropping 20 frames, not worth ultra at all. Water quality, now if you've got below a 1080 Ti or below a 1080, I do recommend putting this on medium. Straight up, you ain't gonna see that much water, and when you do, you don't really need it to be, like, you know, spotless or clear or whatever, because it's dirty water anyway. You're gonna jump in and get radiation. There's no point even having, to be honest, I'd say that's a low. But if you're, you know, working on a medium build, then put that on medium, guys. Lighting quality, now this is a very important aspect of the game. I enjoy my shadows and everything like that. As you can tell, my shadows are on medium. But lighting quality, when you're walking into rooms, when you're putting on your torch, when you're doing all that sort of stuff in fights, and you look at the sun and stuff, I love that sort of, you know, that effect that it has on the game, like play, and how you like, I don't even know how to say this, like how you interpret the game when you play it. I'd like to see everything, you know what I mean? So I don't know how to explain it, like, straight up, but if you get where I'm coming from, leave a like and a comment on the video. If you've got any better settings, guys, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Anyway, shadow quality, medium. Now if you've got a medium or a lower build, I'll go a low. Shadow quality does me head in. This is always a factor in most games. It's a very, very demanding setting. If you can tell by the trees being blocks on the floor, or you want it to be an outline of a nice tree, or you want it to be like a super outline. Does it go to ultra? It goes up to ultra? Jeez. Okay. If you want it to be a super crisp image and you can see through all the little branches and stuff, put it on ultra. But if I can't handle that, and you've got a medium PC build, I don't think you can handle that. But either medium or low, guys. I recommend low, but for my personal preference, I'm going on medium. Shadow distance is the same, really. I've got like some bloated issue coming on here. Shadow distance is the same, really. I'll put that on medium as well, just because you know, we've got to keep these the same. I'm joking. Anyway, now these is your personal preference. Active fade, you know, when you're going into cutscenes and whatnot, or you're you know, let me change it. Okay, come on, go back. Or when you like pressing, I think it's V to change character, it fades in, fades out. Same with items and objects, and obviously grass. I'd turn this grass one down if I was you, just so it's like it just loads normal. Crosshair, personal preferences again. General subtitles, now I have mine off, but I do recommend to have it on. It's so irritating just listening to the thing, and if you miss something and you're not reading it at the bottom, then you know, I would have that on, but I don't, because I just like to shoot things and jump around and do dumb stuff and kill things. I don't actually play the game properly. As you can tell, I'm like level 4, I think, or 5. Floating markers, I'll take that off. Just follow the map at the bottom. I have mine on because why not. Show active effects on HUD, so if you're in radiation, etc. I do recommend this, because obviously if you're going into a deep tunnel or you're going into water, you get radiation effects and it will come up on your screen, so you know. Otherwise you're going to die pretty fast. I'm going to tell you straight away. But let's go back into the game. Let's show you what it's like. It does run really bad, this game does. In full screen, like I said, it does run a lot better. But I highly recommend optimizing it through, if you've got an NVIDIA graphics card, optimize it through the NVIDIA GeForce launcher. You probably get a better performance out of that, and it'll tell you the settings you can actually run. I think when I started this up, it said I could run in ultra everything. Now I highly doubt that, but as you can tell, we're going to go and walk over to a shadow right here. Look, as you can see, the shadow is not the greatest quality, but it's not just a block on the floor. And this is what medium shadows are like. I do like this. I prefer this. You can see through the branches, as you can see. Can we get a better tree than this, because that's just a bit. See where we go. Here we go. Look, see how I mean with this one, this tree here. It just looks like a little bit of a block. Wait, no, what? Oh, it's because of the huge tree there. I can't find a tree with a shadow. But yeah, like the trees. If you really bothered on this, guys, then turn it up. But it just looks like a block, really. It doesn't really matter. I don't think you're ever going to be like, ooh, look at that tree. It looks like a block on the floor. But yeah, as you can tell, in this little gameplay I'm showing you right now, it does not look that bad. It looks pretty sick, to be honest. I'm going to take some dirty water and everything like that. It does look really nice, I think, in especially this low settings for a game, especially with such a high PC. I would expect it to run a lot smoother. As you can see, we're dropping down to 28 frames, coming into quite a you know, a graphics intense area. We've got a lot of terrain, a lot of background interference and everything like that. But yeah, it's up to you guys what you choose. If you've got any better settings, if you think you can run better on the settings you've put, please feel free to leave a like and a comment. But these are the best settings I've found, and the highest I can really go up to without losing, you know, the gaming experience, and we're just like jittering everywhere. But what level am I, shall I tell you? Oh, I can level up one though. Oh, okay, you've reached level 5. There you go, guys, we've reached level 5. We can either be allies, work together, all damage ignore, team up, trade, attack, or kill or be killed. We're gonna go with this one here. We'll go. Oh no, okay, you don't choose. Okay, we'll choose this later. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and a comment and press that subscribe button. And if you want a series on Fallout 76, be sure to comment and tell me when I should start it, how I should start it, which way I should go about it, etc. I think it'd be pretty cool to start a series on Fallout 76. I haven't really played that much of it yet, so I don't mind starting again, going in different ways, etc. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in 2019. Peace out, guys.
Perfect.